While some players may avoid the crushers, many top players have no fear. What is going on, fellow Clashers? Have no fear. Galadon is here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, investing a few minutes of your time with me. Today we're talking about, well, we've talked about similar situations in the past, going against what would be the conventional wisdom of avoiding the air bombs with your air army. Well, now we're talking about not avoiding the crushers with your ground army. We're seeing a lot of players using the cannon carts, using the giants, and charging right at that crusher, one or even both of the crushers, and really not worrying about it that much. And it really comes down to a couple of different things. One is giants can withstand a couple of shots from a crusher. Two, keeping your battle machine away from said crusher. And three, getting those cannon carts in quickly. They need to be close behind the giants in order to provide that backup DPS to get those crushers out of the way before they have a chance to go off, preferably more than once. Now, of course, ideally they don't go off at all, but if you can stop them from going off more than once, then you're left with some pretty healthy giants. And right here, Solomon from Night Mode Clash getting it done with the clutch cannon carts, getting there on the builder hall and somehow not retargeting, probably because it was out of range of everything else. Otherwise, it would have retargeted, and then Solomon probably would have lost with a 65% 1 star. But let's go ahead and move on and take a look at, yes, Super Texan. You guys might have seen him in a couple of Supercell streams recently. Super Texan doing the same thing, going right at this base from the south from the crushers. He's got giants and cannon carts, and again, watch the giants moving in through a relatively safe area of this base. Because all of those structures are so tightly grouped, there are no spring traps that could send our giants flying, trying to keep the battle machine in. As you can see, slight gap right there. Battle machine would have triggered any spring traps. The crusher on the left-hand side does get 2 shots on the giants though, but all 4 cannon carts are still healthy, and the second crusher is down. The battle machine has a mind of his own. He's gone straight to the builder hall, doesn't get the job done, but 50% damage should be enough with 4 cannon carts remaining, 2 cannon carts, with 1 cannon cart remaining. The one in last stand on the left-hand side gets the job done, and Super Texan just gravy right here with this last cannon cart, grabbing a couple more structures, or maybe it's just one. Double cannon does go down, and Super Texan with a 74% 2-star win, going right at the crushers. No fear, I'm telling you. And these guys, top global players, reaching the pinnacle of Clash Royale royalty and in the builder base with trophies. Anyway, speaking of, here we go, White Kid from Night Mode Clash. Again, he's going to come at what you might not expect, because on the left-hand side, you've got that setup where a lot of people will typically come at this base with bombers, archers, and barbarians, try to clear out the left, but you'll notice the walls are open back there, so this defender definitely counting on that, and White Kid counting on the fact that most, if not all, of the anti-ground bombs, mines, spring traps, and push traps are going to be off on the left. Now, he does kind of spray the giants around, and you'll notice what that is doing is it's triggering anything in the area like mines that would have taken out or damaged the cannon carts. More important than even the giants are keeping those cannon carts alive, and as White Kid moves his troops in and the crusher begins to activate, notice that all 4 cannon carts are still alive, one just barely, but the tanks are in front successfully protecting them, and that's going to get the cannon carts to the core. 3 are left. The battle machine, though, look how healthy this battle machine is. Still at, well, he was a second ago, but the key right here is the cannon cart on the left. It is focused on the builder hall. Now you've got a second one helping out. That's the 2nd star, and White Kid making it look easy. And that is the misleading thing about builder-based attacks, you guys. When they go right, they look so easy. You look at these and you think, all right, this is all I need to do. Copy this army, copy that angle, and I'll be fine. But of course it's not. These base designs make up so much of the difference, and this attack strategy doesn't always work. But these guys making it work. Now right here, kind of risky. Check out the cannon carts, but then the barbarians move in, and sure enough, they're going to get in front and try to trigger anything that could otherwise endanger the cannon carts. Those, obviously, the most high-value troop in this attack. The barbarians, all but disposable. They are getting in there and getting a lot of damage done, but mostly they're just trying to keep the cannon carts up. The key, like I said, to any attack like this is to avoid losing one or more of your cannon carts early. There, the roaster goes down to the cannon carts because the giants were distracting the roaster the entire time. And I have to tell you guys, that really right there is one of the fundamentals of any attack in the Builder Hall, and that is keeping those dangerous defenses distracted by high hit point troops, whether it be the battle machine, giants, dragons, anything that's going to keep those units alive, your high DPS units alive. And check this out. Yes, that's right. There is nothing left to stop all 4 cannon carts. Lord Solomon with an impeccable performance, getting every single defense out of the way, and now it's just that last structure on the outside. Spring trap, push trap, not going to stop them. The cannons eventually tracking down that lone camp, and yes, Solomon with the night mode clash, 3-star win. So all of these different Builder Hall videos just go to show that there's no one approach that is always going to be correct for any base. You need to be able to adjust and apply the fundamentals to pick up those trophies. Thank you guys, as always, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. Make sure you subscribe. Watch me live stream on Mixer.com. Get ready for update and sneak peek information. And of course, tune in tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, kind of a short video. Don't you want to drag it out to 10 minutes so you make more money?
Good idea, Peter. Let's do that. What do you want to talk about, buddy?
Well, I don't know.
Wow, Peter, $17, speechless. Guess there's a first time for everything.
Galadon,